Hi, everyone. We're
Hi.
here, late night live with Dr. Joe Chang. I hope you guys are excited to be here with us.
And you guys better be wide awake because we are. It's morning over here.
But it's like 10 p.m. for you guys in Southeast Asia, so hopefully you're in your pajamas and you're enjoying this. Joe and I have to be in our corporate business attire here
I know.
this morning because
We both look good, right? So
of
that's
course
cool.
we look good. So hi, everyone. Hi, Chris and others that are joining us. Joe, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, I think this is our second one, Kathy,
It is.
isn't it? It's cool, really. Thank you for joining us today or tonight at your time. Today we're going to talk about one of your favorite product lines, and TR90. It's very exciting to me.
TR90 is exciting to me.
Yep, it's really
We
cool.
love it.
Yep.
There's lots of people giving us shout outs here. Hi, everyone. Shirley and Wong and Liz. I don't know how to say some of your names. Nani, Jasmine, Sue, Chris. Hi, everyone. We're excited to have you here. But let's start talking about TR90. So, what are some of the myths about weight management and why people fail to manage their weight, Joe?
I'm glad you brought it up, Kathy, because really when we talk about weight management, everybody thinks it's just about losing weight. You know, a lot of myths around weight management because all of us, including me, Kathy, and Jeffrey, our great producer over here, we think about our weight all the time. And the problem is weight is not just about weight loss, as I mentioned. It's not like getting on a scale and saying, well, I lost 10 pounds, or in your metric system, you lost 5 kilos. It's not just that alone because, and many people fail when they focus on that alone because what they haven't done, and this is perhaps one of the most important things that we're going to talk about, Kathy, is the fact that people rely too much on fat diets. You know,
Yeah.
They get on a diet, and in English, when you think of a diet, you think of something that you get on, and in a few weeks or a few months, you're going to get off it. That's how we define a diet. So, and although getting on a fat diet or something that is really fashionable, you might lose a lot of pounds or kilos within a few weeks, but it's not going to stay off. That's one of the challenges. If that weight doesn't stay off, for intents and purposes, that fat tissue almost going to behave like a toxic type of tissue in your body. It releases a lot of substances. We know that in science. Mm-hmm. And those substances will cause all kinds of havoc in the body. You know, it will make the other liver, your heart, for intents and purposes, when you have those negative impact, you're going to start your aging process in the body way in advance, and you might look older than what you actually are.
That's not good.
That's not good at all.
No.
So you can think about, if you think along those lines, weight management is really about keeping healthy.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just about, hey, you know, I'm losing weight, but it's really about keeping that weight off as well. So that's one of those myths. When you think of weight, think about how you're going to keep that weight off. That's one of the most important things. And we're going to talk about that a bit more and how TR90 can help.
So how does the TR90 program bring in this holistic approach to weight management as opposed to just losing pounds?
Yeah, sure, Kathy, because this is key. I sort of, when we think about holistic approach, we're talking about really thinking about every different way that we can put in the body so that we can achieve some weight management for a very long time, right? So, and we've done a lot. Many of you on Facebook, and by the way, do share. I'm sure not everybody's staying up as late as we are. Or as late as you are. So, and the key thing with age log, for example, our scientists have studied a lot how genes can affect weight management or getting rid of fat tissue alone in the body. So we have included in TR90 as part of the program, it's not the whole program, 3 important supplements and products that can help you to make sure those genes behave properly so that the fat tissue is being lost and not the muscle. This is a very key point about TR90. And again, it is something that you have to keep in mind. Losing fat is the only thing you want to do in weight management and not about losing the muscle at the same time. So, and the program in TR90 is also about maintaining a lifestyle, especially I wouldn't call it diet. I would call it eating habits to make sure that you eat nutritious foods. Try and stay off some carbs as much as you can, and focus on things like proteins. They're really good. They help to build the muscle. And those are the things that we make sure that part and parcel of the TR90 program is to make sure, in addition to our TR90 supplements or products, you also adopt a healthy lifestyle. So, and that's the whole package. The supplements, just in case you want to know and you forget what they are, there is TR90 Fit, TR90 Control, and TR90 Jumpstart. These are the three most important products that we found. The ingredients in these products can actually help to help the genes to behave properly to get rid of the fat in your body. So, and by the way, talking about this holistic approach, Kathy, you have a great app on your smartphone, right?
Yeah, and there's nothing more important than staying true to your program because, again, it's not a 2-week diet, right? This is a lifestyle and tracking that.
And obviously, all of us have a smartphone. And I mean, the smartphone is more important to me than my pair of pants, for example, right? So I don't dress up in the morning and not have my smartphone with me.
No, never.
There you go. Download, if you have not done it, this TR90 app. I
TR90 SEA, I believe is the name of it, in the App Store for you guys in Southeast Asia. And it'll totally help you keep track of your progress and just know what's going on. And again, it's not one day and one meal and 1 week. It's that whole lifestyle and just continuing to take these products. So that's a really great option for you guys. So, okay, so protein and some of these supplements. Why TR90 over other things that are out in the marketplace?
Okay. In case, once again, Kathy, I mean, I know you're not a scientist, and we're rather proud. I know Kathy's not a scientist.
I'm not a scientist.
And I pretend to be a scientist. This is really cool. And,
I'm not Dr. Kathy. I'm just Kathy.
So one of the things that we have done when we started to develop this TR90 system, knowing all these points, make sure that we lose the fat, not preserve the muscle, if not grow the muscle a little bit, and have the science infused into the TR90 products and how we put this whole holistic program together. Okay. It was such a good program that when we submitted it to this publication, this is called a PDR. The PDR is an acronym that describes the Physician Desk Reference. This is a really thick book. I mean, this is like, if I
couldn't read it.
In fact, I think it's a great weight loss component.
You can use it for for doing weights.
Exactly. Every one of you should buy the PDR and start lifting it every morning. It weighs about 30 pounds.
Perfect. Adding to your weight to your weight management by lifting.
Really cool. But the important thing is that the reason why that book is so thick is because that is a book that lists every validated supplement. This is, when we submit our TR90 to this publication, the editors and the reviewers look carefully about the scientific and the validity of this TR90 program, and before they accept and say, okay, we can include your TR90 in the PDR. And that's how we got in. It's one of the very few weight management systems that have been included in the PDR. It's pretty good.
So we have a question here from somebody that talks about how some trainers say, you just need to eat healthy and work out. Yeah. So, but obviously, if our supplements and our products are patent pending and in there, they're going to enhance this through the gene expression, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And once again, I mean, the trainer is right. I mean, eat healthy.
Yeah, of
course.
But
the TR90 helps to tell you exactly how to eat healthy. I mean, you can tell me to eat healthy, but do I really know?
Yeah, well, you do because you're a doctor, but maybe I don't because I'm not a doctor.
So I think the TR90 gives you, especially the app. Once again, that's why we stress that you look at the app as well. It helps and identify what are the foods you need to eat, or what are the healthy foods. Right. Most of us tend not to remember what they are. And the TR90, the reason why it's patent pending, and in fact we have some patents already issued, Kathy, is because the fact that our ingredients and the products that we have in TR90 are so unique that we can actually have a patent to protect it. no other company and no other person can actually copy what we have in TR90.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's really...
So you're kind of talking about this already, like how TR90 works differently from other weight loss methods like just diet and exercise or traditional dieting methods. So the key element to this is kind of what, with how TR90 works different.
Yeah. And, you know, we don't just say, and this is maybe important for me as a scientist, is that I can say anything I want and tell you that it's great. But the reason why I can answer this question really carefully and accurately, because we have done clinical studies on the TR90. We actually have proven that if you take the TR90 system compared to other weight loss methods, you actually will lose the fat and not the muscle.
Which is so important.
Very, very key. Remember now, the reason why we keep on bringing this up, that when weight loss is associated only with fat and not with muscle, is the fact that the muscle actually helps you to keep on losing weight.
Right.
You know, even after, if, for example, if you have more muscle, you can burn more calories. That's really the key thing behind TR90 as well. And that's an important difference between the TR90 system and what we have in other weight loss methods. Dieting, again, I think the TR90 also, when you get on the TR90 system, we are really thinking that when you get it on, you would learn, for example, how to eat healthy, and most importantly, that you are going to keep on eating healthily for the rest of your life.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really a very important aspect of TR90 as well. It helps to educate you and really to make sure that you keep the system for the rest of your life and stop aging prematurely, if you will. You know.
So we had a question here on Jumpstart specifically. She said, I just lost it. But basically, she asked if you can only take the Jumpstart for the first 15 days.
Yeah. Yes, Jumpstart is a very unique and fascinating product for us. The only reason why we suggested that you take the Jumpstart for 15 days, because it helps to catalyze or accelerate the weight management ability of the rest of the other products as well, and the system. So we think that by using it for 15 days, for most people, it's sort of sufficient to you know, it's almost like starting the car. Once you start the car, you don't really need to keep on starting the car, right? You're already moving. So that's what Jumpstart does. The name itself really implies that you start your program, you start your body on this path to having healthy weight, and you only need to do it for 15 days. However, having said that, though, the program, the TR90 program, we have actually created it to last for about roughly 3 months.
Yeah.
You can actually literally take Jumpstart for those 3 months as well.
It won't have any negative impact.
It won't have any negative.
But your best impact's going to come in that first 15 days.
Yeah, it gets you going. And if you want to keep Jumpstart going for the rest of the months as well, you can do that also. Not a big deal. And it's absolutely safe, by the way.
Good.
You know?
Because I take it all the time.
Yeah, it's the thing.
I love it.
It's in fact, I mean, losing the fat itself and not just the muscle also, it's actually part of the safety profile of the system. You know, it's really good.
What about taking like other products with it, LifePak and some other products with TR90?
Oh, LifePak! I'm glad you brought it up. It's a great question because the TR90. When you start losing your fat and not the muscle, and you're trying to maintain your weight at a healthy level, your body now requires more energy, other nutritional ingredients to really restore what you had not had before. So LifePak is our best antioxidant supplement. It provides all the other vitamins and minerals and things that you may not also consume in the appropriate amounts. So LifePak provides an additional boost to it.
That makes sense.
You know, so again, I'm sort
I mean,
of
you can
thinking,
never eat too healthy.
Yeah, you can never eat too healthy. Just like in a car, when you have the car really all tuned up, you might as well put a new battery in it.
Yeah,
you know, to really keep it going. So the life bike's like a battery. You put it in.
You like cars.
I just love cars. Sorry, it's just a way. Yeah, I don't want my car to break down.
It's a good analogy. I love it.
it's hopefully
it's
it
perfect.
helps you to understand.
Okay, so I didn't see a lot of other questions that we didn't answer on here. There was one question about protein, and that in the book it talks about it being the size of your palm.
Yeah.
Now, my palm is different than your palm
exactly.
because why? We need different amounts of protein, right?
Yes, and obviously your body, the shape of your body and the height and everything else is going to be different from me. Everybody's going to be a bit different. Particularly all you guys in Southeast Asia. You know, I know in general, you may actually don't need as much protein. You still need protein, maybe not as much as a Caucasian person. So I think the palm of your hand is give you a fairly good guide.
Yeah, for your personal body size.
Personal body is proportional.
Yeah, so that's perfect. Now, while we're talking about protein, Trim Shake is part of TR90.
Absolutely.
And it's a great way to get protein
shake,
in.
right?
I start my day with a protein shake every morning. So there is a promotion right now on Trim Shake. If you're going to get 10% off, I think we have a promotion for this. You buy it on May 12th. And it's online purchases only, and you can see the promo code here. Make sure you share it. Again, it's only the 12th of May, and we are so glad that you had us on here. So thank you, everybody, and have a great night. Bye.
Yes. Sleep well. Bye, guys.